There, this is SD. I hope that you're well. We are going to go for our 28th win in a row today. We have beaten every ship except for Mantis A. Oops, I forgot to change the title of the stream because it's been a while since I have streamed. One moment. Let's see. Yes, I get it. You've updated the stream. Has that actually changed? Yes. Good. That's better. I've actually successfully changed the damn title. Okay. So, we have won every ship except for Mantis A. We won Rock A last time out. We ended up getting a teleporter and going for a boarding run, and it was actually pretty comfortable. We got a breach bomb too, which we got for trading away a bit of fuel, and then we just boarded everything, and we were able to beat the flagship quite comfortably. So we've got Mantis A today. That's likely to end up being a quite similar run, except this one starts with a teleporter and it starts with a small bomb, which is an absolutely fantastic thing to have on a boarding ship. It's a really, really strong boarding support weapon. Only the breach bomb 2 really is better, and you can always pick that up later in the run if it appears. And if you can't, well, the small bomb will last you for you can beat the flagship with just that really. Let's start. The way I like to arrange my crew on this ship is to stick my NG in weapons so that I get faster small bombs. Downsides on this ship, you're a little weak against auto scouts early. You can't really do too much about Zoltan shields, although that's quite common across the boarding ships. And you don't have sensors, which is annoying as a boarding ship because you don't know what you're boarding into. So you sometimes need to be a little bit careful. Let's make sure everything is tracking. Yep, it is. Okay, let's go. We'd like to go probably, yep, there, and then there are our first 2 jumps. Okay, good. We've got an outpost. These weapons won't sync up if we man shields once we board. This ship will have 3 crew on it. This Rebeleo always does, but we can pull the weapons crew member away. So let's do this. Let's run my NG down there. Let's board, and let's kite them for a while. We run them around in circles. Okay. Good. Let's send my 3rd Mantis over as well. In fact, I might as well send everybody, frankly. I could probably do this without using a bomb, but I'm just going to use one on the Columba. That makes this faster. But I could almost certainly use distraction tactics in the shields. That is a high reward. Wow, 35 scrap from the first jump. That is incredible. Yeah, I could probably have kited them enough to just break the clone bay with my boarders by occupying them in the shield room. But we have enough bombs to afford to give up one. Hey there! Yes, that is an incredibly good first fight, and hello to everybody. Okay. Go there next, but let's obviously start getting my shields up. They have a missile, that's annoying. Okay, this is a rebel ship, so it'll only be humans over there. They have... No, they don't have an anti-personnel drone either. Let's kite a bit to try to pull their pilot so that my bomb hits. Okay, flight's safe. We don't even really need the reinforcements, but we'll send them just because. Oh yeah, they do have the repair drone, so they will eventually get that fixed, but they don't have it eventually. Do the healing dance. We got pinged by one missile there. Shields up. Yeah, this is going very well. We already have shield 4 after 2 jumps. Yeah. And especially on boarding ships can snowball really hard if they get good starts. We'll check out this distress beacon. We have NGs, so we do have un-NG. I'm not risking my crew to giant alien spiders. Got a store. Could sell the pheromones there. I'd probably like to get a few more jumps, though. 1, 2... I wish that jump connected. I think I'll take these topside jumps and then go down to the store and then towards the bottom of the map. It does make it less likely that I will see a second store if there is one. But we've seen a store, so I'd rather, you know, make sure I actually have more scrap for this. The odds of me being able to afford hacking here are relatively low. Suppose we could got that to sell for 25. We would need to get, that bring us to 32. We would need to get 48 scrap and 3 jumps. That's not likely, but I mean, we got that much from the first 2 jumps, really, so maybe we'll continue to get lucky. Yeah, surrender your goods. These guys are going to board us. I'll let them do that, and then I'll board them. Yeah, board right into the room with my Mantis. That will work very well for you. I guess we're not reinforcing, but it's fine. And yeah. Well, that's a pretty good start. New NG, you can go start fixing things. Yeah, I could have stopped them, but I was like, I'll just be able to kill them with the Mantis. I didn't even need to chase them because they boarded right into the room with my 3rd Mantis anyway. Although now that we have a 2nd NG, I will not be keeping that Mantis on piloting. I will move him somewhere else. You go there, put you on engines. Save crew positions. Okay, well, there's a storage cache here, and this ship can't hurt us, so that's very positive. We need to small bomb the shields and then use our basic laser to actually kill them. They have a buffer upgrade, so let's shoot the shields immediately as well. I don't want to have to spend more bombs to do this. But yeah, this is a possible double scrap reward, so that's really positive. And now we just fire automatically. I can't even train against this ship because they don't even have anything to train with. I suppose I could train weapons. Maybe I should have thought to do that, but doing that with a single basic laser is kind of annoying. Okay, could you cut that out? They're going to start fixing their shields because they've dodged 3 shots in a row. Okay, good. Surprised they haven't got a level back. Yeah, they just did. And now we need to plink them away gradually. Thank you. Yes, it is indeed as good a start as I could have hoped for. And hopefully this storage cache continues that. No fixing things. I do at least appreciate that their stupid drone didn't stop any of my laser shots to make it take even longer. Investigate station. We already have had 2 double rewards. If we get scrap here, we would actually be able to afford hacking. Let's just make sure I have enough space to get another jump. I believe that I do. Yep. So here, store, there, and then either up or down towards the exit. So this is going to be annoying because they have a Zoltan shield and a missile. But I'm still going to fight them because this is my chance to get enough scrap to be able to afford hacking at that store. I hope that's not an Artemis. Yeah, true, I could sell the laser, but... Okay, good, that's only a Lido missile. You guys might as well do this. Why am I not using my weapons? I'm using the small bomb here because it does 2 points of damage to the Zoltan shield. I'll switch to the... I was going to say I'll switch to the basic laser after I hit twice, but then they hit my weapons. Fix that, please. I don't like that. Though on the other hand, trying to fix that's actually going to be quite tricky because they have an ion stunner. So I guess we'll just leave that. They don't actually have any lasers anyway, so I suppose my shields being damaged doesn't actually matter much. Could you cut that out? It looks like we're going to be probably just running them out of missiles here. Good, we dodged one there. Used a basic laser for this last bit. I mean, pheromones are decent because they let you move around quite quickly, and that can be helpful for kiting enemies, but generally speaking, I just sell them for 25 scrap at the first store. Anyway, we've been missiled in weapons 3 times already. I'm gonna actually fix my doors in case one of those stupid missiles sets a fire. Finally, let's switch. I can board at last. Looks like they've got a rock over there. They've got double rocks over there, so this is going to be annoying. I can kite them. They're out of missiles now. Since they're out of missiles, I'm going to break their med bay with a second lot of boarders. Do a bit of damage, run away. Yes, Mike has some good videos about fixing oxygen on Mantis B, and yeah, you can do that. Pheromones does allow you to pull stuff off there that you otherwise could not do. You two, go and break the med bay. Tell me that's only level 1. It's a level 2 med bay, great. We'll kite these people. Okay, good, we got it now. Go and fix my med bay. So that was a very irritating fight, but we got the scrap we needed. And hopefully that's the last time we get missiled in weapons 4 times this fight. This run, rather. in one fight. Go down mob-handed and fix the shields. Do you have it? They do not have it. I want a bit of repairs. Let's see. Is there another store? Kind of tempted by the heavy laser, but I'm not sure that that's enough of an improvement to be worth 50 scrap. I'm leaning towards no. I already have a laser that fires a single shot. Admittedly, it does double damage against Zoltan shields, and that would save me bombs, but that seems a relatively low priority. Yeah, I think I skip on this store, other than getting a few more repairs. Yeah, like the heavy laser is good, but on a 3-slot ship, when I only have like a basic laser to pop shields, it doesn't seem like enough of an improvement to be worth 50 scrap. So we'll just keep going. I have enough money still to buy hacking. Okay, this ship has a Zoltan shield as well, but fortunately, it doesn't have weapons capable of hurting me. So let's just pop that with the basic laser. The ship's going to have 2 Zoltans. Death explosions aren't going to kill my Mantis, are they? Those will do 30 damage, but my Mantis should take less than 70. Just a little nervous because they do have door controls here, so I can't exactly kite. I guess I could break a door and kite between 2 rooms if I'm worried about that. I could also charge the bomb to bomb their doors if things look like they're getting bad. I might as well do that. Now we're fine. We've already had 3 double rewards. And I'm pretty sure all the double rewards that we've had, the first part of the double reward was a high reward. Maybe not at storage cache, actually, but nevertheless, the fact that we've already had 3 double rewards is crazy. I mean, the exit's not even in a great spot in this sector. It doesn't matter. I've had so much scrap. Check the tracker. Yeah, I've already made 149 scrap, and we have jumps remaining. I think 2. Probably here. Fend for ourselves, attack and escape. Okay, this ship can't hurt us, and it definitely won't have any shipside drones because it's got a defensive drone too. So we can just board and take our time here. Whee! Chase me! That is not strictly the best kiting technique ever, but I don't need to be that exact in this fight. I just wanted to wait until my teleporter was off cooldown so I could easily punch them to death. I should really be considering some of these ships for training opportunities. Hopefully we find one that's like this ship, but where that weapon is like another heavy laser instead. That makes training much faster. I don't think we have another jump here. It's tight, I'm not risking it. Possible double reward? Okay, let this ship board us. That appears to be a rock. It's in my shields. Yep, it is a rock. Rock they don't like very much, apparently, as they landed a missile on his head. Hurry up. So that's 4 double rewards in one sector. Apart from the fact that we don't have hacking yet, I could not possibly have hoped for a better sector than that. And yeah, look at how close that is. That is like absolutely a couple pixels over to the left, and that would not be being taken over. Okay, well, we're definitely going NG. There are more stores there. We have loads of scrap. We just need a good store to spend it at. I don't like these jumps. Ugh. Also, the exit only connects to this beacon. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All else being equal, I'd like to just go this way, but there are too many jumps down here I think we miss if we do that, so I think I have to take this route. There's at least 2 stores in this sector, and, you know, if they're here and here, I don't want to lose them. Investigate the encrypted signal and get a high reward and have an anti-personnel drone that I can sell. We've also got 28 fuel somehow. Search for the ship, get some more free stuff. Okay. This is another easy fight. I think this layout usually only has 2 crew at this point in the run, so I don't think I even need to warp other people over. High scrap reward. We have nearly 200 scrap right now. There wasn't a store down at the bottom here, but I had to check it to make sure. Investigate the battlefield and find a fight. Since these guys can't hurt us, let's fight them over here for a bit. Now, I don't want to kill this guy because he'll just come back in the clone bay. Let them warp him back. They'll board us again. I'll do exactly the same thing to their second crew member. And then we'll go over there and massacre them. Yeah, with this much scrap, if I get the opportunity to switch to a clone bay. I mean, I tend to do that even, you know, quite frequently. I think we were discussing this on the Discord earlier. I tend to do that often on the 3 ships that start med bay plus teleporter because I find it cheaper than getting weapons and upgrading my systems enough to use those weapons. Nope, don't kill them. Are you gonna actually... My Mantis were dealing damage so effectively there that they were close to actually breaking that system. Don't kill, don't kill. Run around. Even if they don't manage to break the clone bay in time, which they have, any people they would have cloned would have just run to shields. There's an argument for upgrading teleporter here in case of fighting auto ships, but I want to save for a store. We are almost in the... In fact, we already, right now, if we got to a store and they had hacking and cloaking, we could buy both of them. Speaking of which, let's see what you have here. Okay, they don't have either of them. We're selling this. We're never getting... Definitely never getting drone control. Now, let's take a quick look. We don't see another store yet. I'm switching to Clone Bay. Therefore, I still have enough to buy either of hacking or cloaking. I could consider buying one of these weapons. But I don't know about that. I would need to upgrade to use any of them other than the ion bomb, and the ion bomb is kind of superfluous when I have a small bomb. Get a bit of repair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could buy the backup battery, and I would still be below the limit for getting hacking. You know, it wouldn't be less likely for hacking and cloaking to show up in further stores. I don't generally like buying backup battery early because it's basically just power, and 35 scrap is actually a fairly reasonable amount in the first couple sectors. But we've made so much scrap here that I feel like, yeah, if there'd been a breach bomb too, I would buy that. I mean, ion bomb is actually a decent weapon for boarding support. I've used it on like Fed C before, or things like this, but we already have a better weapon than that. I'm not sure about this, but I'm going to do it anyway. We can still sell Mantis pheromones for cloaking, but if we find a store that has both hacking and cloaking, I won't be able to afford it now, but after buying the Clone Bay, I probably wouldn't have been able to do so anyway. Yeah, eventually, because it does 4 damage, it will switch off any medical unit, and it will stop anything from running away. It'll switch off more weapons, but this early it just isn't needed. Find out what you're hacking. Okay, nothing that particularly matters. Makes it more awkward. The charge time is a hindrance, but it's not that big. I mean, if you compare the ion bomb to the small bomb is definitely faster, but the enemy will still always get like the first volley off before you do, regardless of which of those weapons it is. Well, not always with the small bomb. Later on they can. Early in the game they always will. I mean, the other thing about the charge time is just, I tend to get hacking as soon as possible, and then I'm hacking weapons. And when you do that, well, the charge time is not such a big problem. And it packs a lot of punch for 1 weapon power and 1 missile. Anyhow, we will clone. I've been holding out to try to find a ship with 2 lasers just to be, just so that it's less tedious to get the training, but I may actually, since we're getting towards the end of Sector 2 and it's an NG sector, the next time I find a safe fight, I think I just train. And if they only have 1 basic laser, well, we'll have to live with that. This is not a safe fight. Ship only has 2 crew, I believe. Yes. Okay, missile is down. Get more crew over there. Oh, we got a fire in that room. Cool. Level 2 clone bay. Good. Yeah, it definitely does firing it into weapons. People assume that the way that ion bomb, they just think, I gotta use that on shields. But that's not always the case. Like, it's great, even with gunships, it can be good for the final phase, because you can just drop it in missile artillery and it switches it off if you hit. Well, it switches it off for 20 seconds. Admittedly, you can just do that with lasers, and I typically try to do that. But, you know, it's another way to switch that system off. And in ordinary fights as well, you can just drop it in weapons and slow people down for a long time. One of the most fun builds I ever did was on Zoltan A, and I had halberd beam, obviously, and I had double ion bombs with explosive replicator, and I could just shield hack. I couldn't one-shot because I only had 1 halberd beam, but I'd just dump an ion bomb into weapons, and they were doing nothing, and that would just buy time for my shield hack to come back. That was very entertaining. We're not seeing these 2 beacons, which is unfortunate. Now, the top option has more of a chance to take damage, but it also has a chance to gain a Mantis, so I'm going to side with the Fugitive here. Cool. We get a Mantis. This ship is the rare Sector 2 ship with 2 shield bubbles. It doesn't matter because we're a boarding ship. Also, we're going to train here. It's tedious, but I need to do it at some point. And the game does not seem to want to provide me with a... I think Crow has been trying to work out how the AI works in ion storms, and it seems, from what he was saying when he was on one of my streams previously, or was in the chat rather, it seems like it's quite complicated. Mike might know a bit more, but let's see. North. This sadly is going to take a while. This is the one downside. I should really install Cheat Engine, and I just haven't got around to doing it. But yeah, this will take a while. It's the downside to live streaming, as opposed to when I'm doing this on a recording, I would just, you know, turn a video on and cut this out. But that's how it goes. My boarders have already got close to max weapon skill, or not weapon skill, fighting skill. Let's take a quick look. Okay, we still haven't spotted the store. We're not too likely to find a second one. I think our choices for next sector are green and purple, if I'm remembering rightly. Yeah, Ken here has to fire this laser another 95 times. I think the reason that the ion bomb is more potent against weapons is just that when you hit the weapon system with ion damage, you're guaranteed to take a weapon down, regardless of like if they have buffers or things like this. And I think with ion bomb, you might be guaranteed to take multiple weapons down, unless they have like a glaive beam or a 4-power weapon that you would be taking out instead. Since this is going to take a while, I'm going to go make myself some tea while this is going on. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, well we've got one level of weapons. It doesn't look like we've got any dodge training so far, as we're still at 15%. Nope. Well, once the weapon skill is all the way up, I can put level 2. Yes, of course you can. I don't have anything that stops people posting in this channel. Yeah, once I get my my weapons all the way maxed, I can switch the basic laser off. And then we can get dodge training a little bit faster. $25 more dodges. How long are they likely to need to shoot to get 20 more dodges? I may not have patience to get both levels. We dodge 15%. That's quite a lot of shots they'd need to fire. 20%, it would be still another 125, and they're only firing one projectile at us every about 10 seconds. Yeah, the FTL player base is mostly very, very welcoming and very friendly. This is quite an old game, so for people to be still into it, they're probably pretty passionate about it. Or they're people who are just coming into the game for the first time, which that's always nice to see. Why am I not using my backup battery? I suppose I was out of the room, so I couldn't use it then, but... yeah, the FTL Discord is great. I would highly recommend that. If you're not there already, because I know there are some people who are use different handles on Twitch relative to Discord, relative to the Reddit, and so on. It's always nice when you find a game that has somehow escaped your notice and it's been sitting there for years and would have been, and you know, has been completely perfect for you. And there have just been people out there enjoying it. You know, I only started playing Slay the Spire in the last about year. I don't know how that happened. I think it was probably because my previous computer was terrible. But that game is right up my alley, and that's the other thing that I spend most of my time playing other than FTL. And yeah, I only got that less than a year ago, certainly. Oh yes, you're a Conqueror in there. Cool. Yeah, there are people, because people use different names, it's not always immediately apparent. It's strange that you couldn't find me on Twitch, but I have such a tiny channel, I suppose, that trying to find it even by searching my name wasn't necessarily gonna work. Whoa! I guess that's one of the problems with using the backup battery. It tries to steal my power. Civ is a very good series as well. I am a huge fan of Civilization 4. That is an absolutely excellent game. Probably, I would say it's one of the best 4X games ever. It's up there with like the original Master of Orion. Those are my two main ones. I actually found FTL because I was a fan of Civ 4, and Sola, who does Civ 4 streams, used to play FTL runs as like his warm-up game, and I started watching it, and because I was already watching his Civ 4 runs, I found FTL from seeing him play that, thought the game looked cool, and here I am about 3,000 or 4,000 hours later playing this game. Well, we are almost to the first level of piloting. And we only have to fire our basic laser 7 more times. I have a copy of Alpha Centauri, and I just never really got into it for whatever reason. But I didn't give it that much of a try, and I didn't start playing it until it was quite an old game. Nope, we just got our dodge up at last. Not familiar with them, but I would imagine there's quite a few people who like both Civ and FTL and similar games. Quite a lot of overlap. I'm gonna give this like cool. I haven't actually played much Civ in the last little while. I should give it another go. Civ 4 Deity is very, very hard. I can do Immortal fairly consistently, but the very highest level in that game is rough. Okay, I'm bored now. I'm going to actually go and kill this ship. Hopefully we find another training ship later that we can get the rest of our dodges against. Let's eat NGs. This ship doesn't have a medbay and therefore doesn't even get the effect of the medbot dispersal that I'm pretty sure this ship would have otherwise. They're running a third NG in. It's not going to work. Nice. Yeah, I thought that it was the case that they would still have the augment and they just can't use it because they don't have the associated system. There's some sort of odd bug, isn't there, where if you're in a Lanius sector, borders that are non-Lanius will be treated as if they have emergency respirators or something along those lines. I can't recall the exact details. There are some strange things about augments in this game. I think it's worth getting my weapons up at this point, because that will allow me to use the charge ion to pop Zoltan Shield. And I still have enough if I do this that I can sell the Mantis pheromones and get cloaking if it turns up. This, however, is really my only chance at another store this sector. Yeah, Baba Yetu is amazing. How many jumps do I have here? Yeah, I've got 4 jumps. Although actually I should check whether or not, thinking on it. We're ignoring the refueling platform, that's probably a trap. I should check whether or not I have 2 jumps before this beacon. I'm not sure that I do. Should have considered that before I did the jump. Yeah, I think that I do too. It's just a question of whether or not I want to take that risk. I mean, if I want to take that risk, I think actually I'm going to jump here. I can check, and if I have enough space, I can jump to the one below that and then jump back. Okay, this is a better ship for getting the remaining training against her. It would be if it didn't. Never mind, it has a mind control unit, so I'm not going to do that. But it would have been if it didn't. You can hit the weapons. I don't really care about that. I will actually bother to use a small bomb in this fight. Get vented, Mantis. Now. I'm about 95% sure I have enough space to go here and jump back. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, give me free stuff. Yes, I did indeed. So I could have got 2 jumps and then gone to here. So I lost a jump, but whatever. One of the other stores must have been up there. What's one of the areas where speed hack would be nice? Sorry. Let's attack these rebels. I forgot to move you to the teleporter after you cloned. Oh yeah, venting and cloning crew. Yeah, that definitely makes... That's definitely made a lot less tedious by having speed hack. When I'm usually in a winning position, I will sometimes just upgrade my clone bay just to make that faster, but obviously I don't have my systems yet. That would be not a good use of scrap right now. Steal the civilian supplies. Give me stuff. I need it more than you do. We have a war to win. That sector was actually pretty good as well. I was going to say that wasn't nearly as good as the first sector, but it was actually pretty good too. I made about 200 scrap in that sector and about 200 in the first. In fact, yeah, I made 201 scrap in the first sector and I made 203 in this sector. Yeah, the healing the anti-personnel drone on NGB is soul destroying. Well, we have the same Uncharted versus NG choice, and we're going to make the same choice we made last time. Okay, well, we see two stores right away. We can't hit both of them, unfortunately. Well, actually, what am I talking about? Yes, we can hit both of them. We go there, and then we can jump back if we need to. Okay, well, they have cloaking. Sell Mantis pheromones. Sell system repair drone. I have a halberd beam, which would be great for the late game. I definitely want cloaking, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to get back up DNA bank. That does obviously delay me getting hacking, but at the same time, it provides a hell of a lot of security, and it makes auto scouts completely trivial. We just board and break their weapons repeatedly. If I want to get hacking, try to get hacking here, I should bypass it. But I think I'm going to just do it. We might be able to get hacking later this sector, and if not, we can look for it for the entire rest of the run. Ignore the refueling platform. Sadly, we once again don't get a fight from that. Let's guide them. This quest can itself be a store, which is nice. Its location sucks, though. I'm gonna let them board. Where are they? You're in my clone bay. Nice dodge. You get in there. Get in there, don't let them fix that. Did I not cloak a missile there? I think I did. We dodged it anyway, but I should have cloaked it. Yeah, cloaking's not on cooldown. That was very clumsy. Alright, see you later, Mike, if you can get back. Thanks for joining in. You don't need venting. You do. Everyone get back to your positions. No store spotted. But we can check out this distress beacon. Have I still not saved your crew position? Put you indoors, actually. Generally more valuable than shields. I don't like that quest location. I think we probably skip it. Although it could be a store. We'll see what we get here and whether we see anything. I don't like this fight. Get rid of the Zoltan shield quickly. Really? Well, let's cloak the missile. Switching to basic laser and small bomb here because I can get rid of the last tick of the Zoltan shield with my basic laser, and then small bomb weapons. Good, we got fire even. Hey Farb! How's it going? That's still on fire, good. Go in shields. Yeah, I'm alright. This run is going very strong so far. I know I'm not running any engines, but we just got hit 3 times through cloaking. We have 25 missiles, I'm going to just bomb that. Since the game is being nasty today. I say that when we had like 4 double rewards in Sector 1. I don't really have a right to complain, but... Go fix that. You do not need venting, you do. Yeah, we pretty much just need hacking, and this run is in the bag. I suppose bypass would be nice as well. It's Sector 3, so pretty good start. Sector 1 was full of double rewards, we got 4 of them. I don't see anything that good towards the bottom end of the sector, and that could be a store, so I am actually going to go up towards it. We could get it by selling the ion charger or something like that. Actually, we'd sell the basic laser. But we won't even need to do that. Let them send a boarder over, and then we'll board them. Boo, they got a missile off at the last moment. We did get another NG though. That's good, because the fight ended, we got our system off cooldown even though it wasn't supposed to be. Why am I venting you? You don't need to be vented. I'm venting the wrong Mantis. You're the one who's supposed to go in there. Frankly, you now need refreshing. Even though we do have somebody who has level 1 engines training, we can get this NG dodge training later on. And this one coming out can go on to shields. Reconstructive teleport really is not that good. It's one of those augments that feels better than it actually is. Yeah, like the only place where I can see that reconstructive might actually be like legitimately useful is against the flagship. Against the flagship, if you're doing the side room boarding, you board the side rooms, kill the ion and the beams, and then you'll warp them back, and that will then full heal them, and you can warp immediately over at full health. But even then, it's a convenience thing, as Farb says. It's not actually particularly like great. I had reconstructive teleport drop on my Rock A run when I had bought a teleporter, and I just ended up selling it because like it's nice, but so is 35 scrap, and you can spend 35 scrap more productively usually. But yeah, something like reconstructive or a heal bomb can be good on Lania speed just for keeping people at max health. Nice, we get some free breach missiles to sell. Although I suppose we could even theoretically keep those to use with the small bomb. We have a crap load of missiles. Combat 2 is a bit spooky. And they dodge the bomb. There are some things in the game that just the designers, I think, thought would be better than they actually are. Speaking of things that in the game that are quite expensive and that the designers thought would be better than they actually are, we've had a Burst Laser 3 drop. We did get hit there at the tail end because we couldn't get rid of their Combat 2 drone. Yeah, the Burst Laser 3 was like, my ears are burning, is someone talking about me? Now I really hope this is a store, because we're starting to have our hold fill up full of cell bait. At some point, I actually want to do, just for amusement and to see how bad it would be, to do a run with 2 Burst 3s. It would be terrible, but they do look cool. I've fought enemy ships with double Burst 3s before, and it does look quite intimidating. Oh, that was the quest, so no, we're not getting a store at it. Maybe we'll get one at this jump behind the exit. Let's aid the civilian ship. Let them board us, kill their boarder with our spare Mantis. Cloak. Nice. That's weapon drops in 3 consecutive jumps, by the way. We got breach missiles, then the burst 3, and now the ion blast. You two don't actually need venting, because you took so little damage from the NG over there. Oh. Well, the exit got taken over. It doesn't matter. We have cloaking. Since we're diving anyway, let's just get these jumps at the back. It's the NG Sex event. Hey there! Let's hail the vessel and assess the damage. The NG will give us a talk using holographic aids. And we get 14 scrap. Nope, no other store in this sector. Oh well. Let's get our engines up to just deal with the dive. I'll also upgrade my power a little bit to run that. Should I actually give myself level 2? Let's get level 2 cloaking. I have loads of stuff to sell. Could also do that, but I'll wait until we're in the next sector for that. I don't think we need to bother boarding these guys. Can I cloak here and get both the ASB? If I do level 2 cloak, can I cloak both the ASB and these lasers? We might, but I'm not certain that we can, so I'm going to just allow it. Unfortunately, that could be quite costly, and I think we actually could have done that. NG repairs, go! We probably should have bombed the weapons. We have 28 missiles. We didn't need to take that damage. Yes, come board into the room with my Mantis. Nice dodging. And we're out here before we get hit again. So we took about 4 damage there from the halberd beam. You get vented. I might as well vent all of my Mantis except for you. I'm going to also upgrade my teleporter at this point to allow me to get more people over quickly. And yeah, we're just going to keep looking for stores. I'd like to get a few repairs now since we've taken a little bit of damage over the last few sectors. And of course, the main thing we want is hacking. This sector could only have one store in it, so I want to make sure that I see everything. This beacon and this beacon are a little bit awkward to spot both of them. So if I see this beacon, I have to go like that way. I'm going to do that, but it may cause us to miss the one up at the top. We have quite a few missiles. I'm only going to sell 5. I value having missiles on boarding ships, and we also have enough scrap to buy what we want. We literally just need to find a store. Unless, depending on what the drones are, this ship may not be that dangerous. Combat 1. Not that bad. Getting shields. Kite a bit and just find out. Okay, they do have an anti-personnel drone. And the Mantis. Also depends on what that bomb is, I guess. question. Okay, I don't know why I ran 2 NGs over there. I'm going insane. I meant to run 2 Mantises over there and somehow ran my 2 NGs over. That's going to make this quite awkward. We'll kill a few of their crew, because they can't fit them all in that med bay. But yeah, we're going to end up taking some damage because I did that. Most likely. Get in there and murder them. Actually, maybe we won't take any damage. I don't know that we actually took any hull damage there. We got bombed on weapons. Yeah, it is somewhat odd. But it is kind of fortunate. I guess if your teleporter had a mischance, I'm not sure what would happen to your crew if you then missed. I suspect no one would use teleporter technology if that was the case. Check the map. Nope, still no store. We haven't seen one since early Sector 3. Well, let's keep going. That beacon is very good. That sees loads. In fact, we're probably going to go here, there, and then there. That will see, like, the entire first 2/3 of the sector. Nothing. Could scout the sector, but let's just fight these guys. Let them board us. Let's murder this rock. Yeah, unless it was a Lanius, the Lanius would probably be fine. Although whether or not you could actually find them. I guess that would make backup DNA bank even better if you could accidentally teleport your crew into the void. Get rid of that Artemis missile. I guess we were going to win the fight before doing that, but... Okay, good. We found a store. Show me hacking. Just going right there, we have loads of scrap considering all the stuff we have to sell. Good, they've got it. By hacking. Get repairs. We don't want the Ion Blast. We could keep this for the end game in case we don't find anything else and it does make killing the flagship faster. Definitely not going to end up using breach missiles. I have a small bomb for taking out targeted systems. They're kind of useful against auto scouts, but we have backup DNA bank to deal with those. Do I need 47 scrap right now? I'm not particularly convinced we do. Nah. I'm going to leave this in my hold in case we don't get anything that will allow us to more rapidly kill the flagship. I would probably at this point want to just find some beams, though. we can kill pretty much everything else with just boarding, and we can get rid of the crew in phase 1 of the flagship, and then if we can find some beams, we just one-shot the later ones. That little cul-de-sac sucks. I think we're gonna go... I'm gonna check that beacon out to see if there's another store there, even though we wouldn't go there. I'm never gonna see that beacon. Yeah, hit this, then go down bottom side. Get as many jumps as we can. This jump kind of sucks. We're gonna vent the Mantis afterwards anyway, so we might as well do this to make it faster. Oh wow, this is a 5 border. I'm glad I noticed that. I didn't realize they also had somebody in my cloaking. Well, my pilot and a Mantis helper deal with it. Yeah, 5 boarders is the maximum that you can get, and it's not that common from just those random boarding events. Everyone get in position. Now we'll head down below, hit stuff in the nebula. I think this is the first time we've actually fought an auto scout. Is it even since we fought stuff in Sector 1? And we're just gonna repeatedly board weapons. I don't think I even need to hack here, because the only thing dangerous is that bomb and we can cloak it. We don't even need to worry about potentially losing our crew due to our DNA bank. We might be able to make this faster by punching the shields down. I do want to make sure we always have 2 people on hand to board directly into weapons, so that when they fix it, we can just immediately break it again. The ship would be much more dangerous if they had a combat drone. Might as well go in there and get some combat skill. They won't manage to break the system before they die. You get in there. Shield punching. What we can do now is actually use the charge ion, get their shields ionized for a while, and then switch to the laser. Guess we don't really need to break the weapons each time that severely because, get out of the way. They do only have the 1 laser, that can't get through my 2 shields, they would need the bomb as well. They repaired it. They got it back off ionization too quickly. Oh well. Go break that again. We will eventually break this down. I don't know what our Mantis think about dying this many times so we can win a fight and make like 20 scrap or whatever we're gonna get as our reward for this. Yeah, it would be nice for saving time, but it's like, you have to spend so much scrap to get that online. And I mean, if I wanted to save time, I could just hack their shields and do that to do damage. It's just, I don't need to. I'm not in any danger. So when you're not in any danger, I tend to just not use resources that I don't have to. It does make things slow, though. Having level 2 Clone Bay would also actually make this faster. I think we're going to end up not actually breaking the shields after all, but we've got rid of most of their hull at this point. We are even breaking their drone system down gradually. Board piloting and just see if that's a level 1 or level 2 system, because if so, it will allow me to do a bit of hull damage faster. Yep, that's only level 1. Good. Do I even need 2 crew for this? I'm not sure that I do, but I've waited long enough now that I might as well get them both. Didn't think it was. Regardless, now that it's completely broken, whenever they fix it, we'll be able to just board and break it immediately again and get a point of hull damage on them. Now, it wasn't yellow because it actually is only level 1. I think one Mantis can do this. I think. Yep. We get a very good reward. All it cost was flagrant disregard for the lives of our troops. Reverse ion field is kind of nice. It can be, especially if you can get 2 of them and then you just become immune to ion. I would almost never buy the thing, but when you get it for free, I could see keeping it if I don't need to sell it for something, which, considering we have our system set, I don't see that we're likely to need to do. Nothing, unfortunately, there. Distress. There's a refugee ship. We have more missiles than hacking drones, so we could make that trade, but on the other hand, you can use more than, I can't really use more than one drone in a fight, whereas I can use multiple missiles in a fight. So I'm going to keep my missile supply. Let's just hit the 2 nebula beacons and then get out. Teleporter. We get another Mantis. Well, our crew is all full up of Mantis and NGs. I don't even know what you would need to do on this ship. If I get a chance, I might swap this Mantis for like a rock or something, but... Here we got him for free, and we don't need to, we don't have any reason to turn him away. You're in the backup battery room. That's a lot of humans. Everyone get refreshed. These are just my backup crew. They can clone while we're jumping. There's not going to be an encounter here anyway. What are our choices for next sector? This is the third time we've had the choice between Uncharted and NG. This time it's NG Homeworlds instead of NG Controlled. NG Homeworlds is pretty good with a boarding ship, especially a boarding ship where you've got an NG, because you can do the Homeworlds quests and get quite a good reward. So we're going to take that. That wasn't the particularly high. That was actually the lowest scrap sector of the run so far, despite being Sector 4. But I mean, we got hacking, so... Quality over quantity in this case. Let's take 1 or 2 jumps before this storm. On Crystal B, I usually go 3 Crystal, 1 Mantis, because the Crystal lockdown power is really, really strong. Now, the last time that I played Crystal B on this streak, I managed to get to the Crystal Homeworlds and find multiple stores with crystals for sale. So on that run, I ended up going for 8 crystals, which I've never done before, and was quite a frivolous thing to do. But I was really, really strong, so I could afford it. This ship has good weapons and a med bay, so they're pretty strong. We're going to actually use hacking here, which we mostly haven't needed to do since we picked it up. Whoa. That's not a good position for an NG. Get you out of there. I'm going to let them fire the Ion Stunner. Get you out of that room, actually. The orders on our side are dead. Get some more crew over there. They're running to the med bay, but it doesn't matter. We'll just break their weapons. You can't run this time, we got you locked in. And you're dead. 4 Mantis do damage really, really rapidly. May not have needed to vent all of those because we might be going to a store next, but it's fine. We take that distress beacon. We have reasonable distress options. Doesn't see anything, though. trying to think what the distress options are in NG that would make it worth going to that. I think we'll just pass and go further on in the sector. There are a few decent ones. There's like the Mantis, there's like the ship that sometimes gives you a weapon upgrade that's being chased by Mantis that can happen at distress beacons. Well, there's reconstructed teleport. We could get another reverse ion field if we wanted and have double reverse ions. I'm not going to do that though. I'd like to leave a slot open for Zoltan Shield bypass. So it looks like this store is just get some token supplies and move on. Long range scanners would be nice, but not essential. Get you in there. You get in there. Bomb that room. We killed these guys before they get out of here. Looks like it. Yeah, we got this. Who needs venting? You do, you don't. You do, you don't. We don't see another store, so we're going to keep jumping forward. There's at least one more in this sector. Ideally, we find the Homeworld's quest, but we have no way of guaranteeing that. Even a full sector scan wouldn't be very helpful for that, because we'd know it's at an empty jump, but there's lots of those in NG Homeworld sectors. We go here and then probably there. That's the beacon we want to get to that sees the most. By 3. Okay, well we found the other stores. Go to the top side one first. Well, that was a very fast click. Don't need you anymore. Gonna have both of these bombs up. I like having both of them because the small bomb can be like a useful fallback. It also allows you to burst damage on weapons faster. Yep, we do indeed. We have Hack Cloak, and as of just a moment ago, we also have Breach Bomb too. So if I can find Zoltan Shield bypass, I can do this without really ever needing to use a conventional weapon. Also, welcome back. 1, 2. Let's take 2 before that storm. Sure, we have lots of supplies. I'm often reticent about those events, but... no, Zoltan Nebulas are in fact generally worse than other Nebulas. There's just differences in how the events are. I don't know the full details, Mike would probably know more, but as a general rule, Zoltan Nebulas are just not as good as other Nebulas. Let's hail the refugees. This is the kind of ship that makes you really glad to be playing a teleporter ship, because they have really, really strong weapons. Trying to kill this as a gunship would be quite hard, but as a boarding ship, we just go board and break their weapons and laugh at them. I'm not even sure we need to cloak here. Not the cloak. We need to cloak. I'm not sure we need to hack here. They don't have, because this is a coffin ship, they don't have any any other crew in their main compartment. No, we don't need to even hack here. Can I get this basic laser down? Damn it. I wanted to leave them with just the heavy 2 so we could use this to train our dodge, but I'm not doing that against a burst 2. I'll leave that up. Let's get some... How much fighting training do you two have? Okay, those 2 are already maxed on fighting training. We're going to use this ship to get some combat training. During and... You two. Actually, one of those is on shield, so we'll leave them there. So we'll leave those weapons up for now. We're going to board our other 2 Mantis into shields, and they're going to get 6 or 7 points of combat skill doing this. Seven. And there's absolutely nothing that they can do to stop us. They have 1 slug who is alive in their engines. I've found with Zoltan sectors, my experience of them is if you've got long-range scanners and you're already quite strong, you can often get really good scrap there, so they basically become like win more sectors. But if you're in any danger whatsoever, they're very bad to go to, and their nebulas are not great. And without scanners, I've found I just often hit a lot of empty beacons. So I would typically try to avoid them early. I've had quite a lot of good luck, though, with Zoltan 7. Because by that point, the border police are not usually that dangerous. Yeah, if you're in any danger, you just say no to Zoltans. I did have a run the other day where the game was very insistently giving me in Sector 6 and 7. They gave me the choice between Abandoned and Zoltan. I went Abandoned both times. Should I get my remaining dodges here? Actually, I think I may have them already. I'll get level 1 engine skill on this NG. I think my pilot may have maxed out. Yeah, my pilot has maxed out. I really wish we could have left the heavy 2 up, and then we'd be doing this twice as fast. But oh well. We can probably end up getting the remaining dodges. If we fight like an auto scout in an asteroid field, we can just chuck a breach bomb in their weapons and get the remaining ones from the asteroids fairly quickly. And if we don't, we have enough scrap that we could just upgrade our engines enough for 100% cloak evade that it doesn't matter. Come on, get that one point of dodge. In fact, here's the way we'll do this. We're going to board oxygen and break that system and then warp back, and we'll just grind dodges until they suffocate. We even get more combat skill doing that because they have more than level 1 oxygen. Hooray for optimization! It's level 3 oxygen. Yes, indeed. Yep. This way we don't have to vent our mantises. They're fine. Except this one. You don't have enough health. I've long thought if I could be bothered to learn how to mod in this game, and I could like make a viewership, I would probably, which I know Rand plays those on like Mondays and stuff. The ship I would make would be a playable coffin ship, where you can't ever get your crew over there. You would probably have to start with a repair burst or something like that. Oh, we got our second level of engines training there. And another one. It'll be about 40 or 50 more seconds suffocating. How's our shield skill coming? Not that it really matters. Not much at all. That sounds amusing. Did it still start with just one crew, your NGB? Cool. I suppose that forces you to actually keep the shipside drones. Which is not generally ideal. There we go. We getting a double reward from this? Yes, we are. Show me Zolt and Shield Bypass. Okay, they don't have that. They've got a Pike Beam. Should I take that for killing the flagship? Yeah. It can sit in the hold for a while. I'm going to get rid of the Burst 3. I don't need 2 weapons sitting there for that. Nothing here. It doesn't look like we're finding the Homeworld's quest. We could dive here. I think I'm going to take the exit and then dive behind it. Okay, we get a message from a refugee convoy. That's a pretty cheap door upgrade. Let's take it. It's not like we can't spare 11 scrap. And yeah, we'll get 3 more jumps by diving here. Double missiles. Where have they boarded? There. Somewhere vented. They dodged the breach bombs. Okay, this is an annoying thing. This happened to me the other day as well. This Mantis warp has been teleported back off my ship, but because they're trying to run these 2 crew into the teleporter, it's treating these 2 slots as if they were already occupied, even though they aren't. Which means that Mantis will get to go to the med bay. It doesn't really matter. We're still going to win this fight, but it does prolong things a little. You 2 get wrecked. Yeah. Ooh. We need to actually take the lock off. You 2 both really need venting. You 2, not really. You're my secondary boarders. You don't need full health. Gonna get another level of engines just for faster escape. And once my engine's crew is maxed out, that will give me 100% cloak evade. We'll have like a 3% chance of getting hit by the ASB, I believe. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure whether we're going to get all 3 of these jumps. We might not get that one at the top right. Oh, we found the Homeworld's quest. Cool. Contact them with one of our NGs. I don't know which one, but whatever. So, we're offering to help. There's some secret technology stolen by the Mantis. Well, you probably deserved it. given us some coordinates. Indeed, implicit. Yeah, we don't get that jump. Oh well. Four shield bubbles pretty early. Hack that missile. Okay, that's kind of annoying. They're in our engines room. That will delay our engines charge and reduce our evade. Looks like that's a breach missile. I could probably just board and kill this shit, but I don't think I can be bothered. Cloak now. Good. The ASB did not hit us at 3%. Off to the Uncharted Nebula. This time we don't get a choice between Uncharted Nebula and NG for the fourth time that would have been, in fact. We just have the Nebula. It's a pity we don't have scanners, but Nebulas are still, I have often found, not that bad. I mean, I would go to an NG sector if there was one offered for more stores, because I really want bypass. I would go to any sector that had more stores. Well, there's not going to be a store outside the Nebula because that's the only jump. This has done this as well. I've had this happen before. So we got the NG Homeworlds quest right at the end of Sector 5, and that always gives you 2 quest beacons. But because this sector is almost all Nebula, it can't actually put the second quest beacon down. So the second fight from the NG Homeworlds quest is going to be all the way in Sector 7. Also, that spot is going to require us to backtrack, but it's still worth it. Go here first. Got a shieldless auto scout. They're going to annoy us with their mind control, but whatever. Yeah, I think that you're probably right, but I'm honestly not sure. You get cloned. That's going to run out before you break that system, so it's fine to just ignore the fact that one of our guys is mind controlled. Let's do a long cloak here. Well played. Put a breach in there. They might have bombed my clone bay there, which would have been irrelevant because we have backup DNA bank. Can you stop doing that? This fight, I'd like to have the pike beam on my active bar. but generally speaking, the charge ion is more useful for getting through Zoltan shields quickly. No, that's actually one way you can preserve. How many times have they done that? It's actually one of the ways that you can preserve that stealth, that annoying, tactical approach achievement or whatever it is. Those dastardly rebels, they're trying to use this as a way to fix the hull breach that they otherwise can't fix. Very tricksy, but unfortunately you are mind controlling a Mantis, so they're not going to fix that anytime soon. If we put breaches in all of their 4 systems, we could actually make this fight unwinnable for us. But we're not going to do that. Yeah, it is indeed. It's pulling all kinds of advanced tricks. I'm using the more advanced trick, punching. Most things in FTL can be overcome through sufficient punching. We probably can't feasibly break this. Their engines are probably like level 5 or 6. Whatever. Well, you know, in fairness, they didn't have much choice. It was either get a Mantis to try to fix it, or hope that for some reason I board them with an NG. Just a couple more cycles of this. If we really wanted to, we could let them use the mind control to give us like max combat and engine and repair skill on our crew by just manipulating what rooms they were in, making sure they were never in a one power system room. But that would take forever and is annoying to do with Mantises because they repair so damn slowly. I did that on NGB once because I could make sure my NG was in a room that was more than level 1 and they had level 1 mind control. So I just did that over and over again. It was kind of build your own virus. I mean, here we can get this NG 1 point of fighting and repair skill. There we go. You are making my NG strong. I think it'll be piloting that gets fixed next. Yep. Okay, I guess they got fixed at the same time. Oh wow, the mind-controlled one actually lost that particular engagement. Let's make sure they don't do that again. Yeah, repair training montage for a Mantis would be a particularly long montage. Or it would be very short where they just got fed up and fetched an NG to do it for them. Mantis engineering universities are actually just slaver ships that go out and capture NGs. On runs like this, I often do wish there was a way to get FTL to tell you how many times your crew have been cloned. Yep, that's the way that it works. NGs are constantly drunk and never have any money. They're a well-known partying race. go up here to spot that beacon, but we're mostly going to go bottom side. We need this because they're going to irritate us with this shield overcharger drone. Okay, laser is down. They have a system repair drone, but whatever. Yeah, you can annoy me with that, but at the end of the day, you're still losing. Get back on the ship. These two need refreshing. Ah, you do. Okay, no store up at the top. There should be one store in the nebula, although it's not guaranteed. I'm gonna get my hacking all the way up. We can pretty much drain weapons constantly. The only thing we would want to buy in stores is bypass or another beam weapon. And we have stuff that we can sell to facilitate that if we need to. Everyone back to your places. You like heavy lasers, I see. Okay, same drill as when this happened last time. Get out of here, bend that room. Mash their weapons. Oh, I forgot to repower my breach bomb. Yeah, they do have good taste. They just need hacking to make that work. Get in there. This cloak now, we can break the weapon system. Come on in. Okay, you don't need cloning. Nah, neither of you do. You two do, though. Yeah, I mean, they're used to having Mantis on their ship. Surely they're not worried about having 4 of them in their weapons room. More Mantis ships. I feel like I'm in some sort of bizarre Mantis sector that just happens to be in a nebula. That's an awkward spot to vent. Let's just rush our additional Mantis up there. Kill those two. Breach bomb. Wait till the doors relock. There we go. Guess we didn't need reinforcements. Wow, everyone on our ship is injured. That's life on a Mantis ship. Most of them are not injured enough to need venting, though. You do. You don't. Still no store. Instead of considering whether to upgrade my subsystems even more. Hold on for a jump or two. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Indeed. Their killing and dying skills are both exceptional. Who are you calling repugnant? I must wildly overreact to this minor slight. We cannot let this pretext, I mean insult, go by. No cloning. Only I may clone. Calling us repugnant. Well, now we have your scrap. I would say if you hadn't insulted us, we would have left you alone. But honestly, we would have just attacked you and take your scrap anyway. Do you need cloning? No. I think at this point I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, everyone has been cloned now. So let's keep going forward. I don't want to lose some of my jumps, but this sees loads. I'll take one extra jump and then go up. I think we've made scrap at like every jump in this sector so far. Oh, they've got somebody in my my hacking room as well. Let's solve that through the application of Mantis. Third shield bubble will probably be next. I'm just gonna keep the I'm just keeping a buffer for Zoltan shield bypass. But with level 3 hacking and level 3 cloaking, I don't find the third shield bubble that enormously important, other than for like double drone ships. Okay, jump here. It's an auto scout. They've got double burst twos. They don't have enough power to use them both because it's a low power battle, but... That's the second time we've got hit 3 times through cloaking. I know we weren't running engines. Probably should be running my breach too here. Probably use sending speed to help fix the shields as well, though I can't currently power them. Don't you dare. Okay, weapons are down, we win. Now we just need to punch them many, many times. You get over there. Fastest things to punch will be cloaking and piloting. We'll start with cloaking so that they don't keep doing that. Our missiles are starting to go down a bit. I might end up having to buy some at the next store. Yeah, I could have used the 6 power to just stop them from firing, but I figured that level 1 cloaking would be enough. I should have known better. That has already happened to me once in this run, so... Yeah, that's broken. Well, it won't now because it's breached, so that heavy laser's never firing. But at the time, yes, the heavy laser was also a risk of firing. Oh, you mean when doing the suggested strategy of yours? Yeah. Yeah, the heavy laser would eventually be able to fire. You can't quite stick it in the hat clone cycle. Put someone with full health there. We probably don't ever punch out any system except these two, because late game auto scouts have really, really, really high level engines. Yeah, I wonder how long you could keep a weapon that fires at exactly 10 seconds. How long you could actually keep that up. I suppose if you had tool assistance, you might be able to do frame perfect timing for many, many, many cycles. No, they fixed their cloaking. This will cause a minor delay. I think Lido is 10, or is it 9? I don't remember either. It's either 10 or 9. I'll have to include that clip on my on my page. Or does it get published there automatically? I don't remember. I think it gets put there automatically, actually. Will we ever successfully punch this down? Pretty sure the answer is no. One more point of damage. Let's just wait until they fix this and then board immediately. Because I know there's a minor delay between when they fix piloting and when they fix cloaking. Really? This time they fixed cloaking first. Whatever. Anyway, this time we've got him. Give me scrap. Still no store spotted. We'll go... I'll take this jump first, actually. We have a bit of extra time, I think. I also don't mind diving here, although I think practically speaking, with where the exit is, diving isn't really happening. We want to take that quest because the NG Homeworld quest has quite good rewards. And we can actually get scrap from both of the fights since we have a teleporter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have 5 before we have to be at that beacon? Actually, we don't. So let's start heading towards the quest right away. We have a clone bay, we can do that. Well, this is a nebula sector with no stores, it looks like. Because we've seen every beacon. Unless I missed... I don't think I missed any. I would need to go back and look at the video to be sure, but we have, I'm pretty sure, touched every single one. Or maybe... Did we see that one? Yeah, we did see that one, because we jumped to this beacon specifically so I could see that. Unless I'm misunderstanding something, I think we have generated a nebula with no stores. Lock onto their life signs with the teleporter. I'm going to chuck this extra Mantis off so we can have a rock. Yeah, that's definitely one. I thought I had one a while ago and I kept meaning to check, and now I don't remember what run it was on. I could probably find by looking through my videos. But I'm pretty sure that I saw all of the jumps in this sector. This is the real ship because there's no comma after the word "you." So this is the non-decoy. What are you hacking? That's annoying. We just need to make sure they don't... I forgot they had an anti-combat drone. We need to make sure they don't run off with my crew. Okay, good. We pulled their pilot. Should save the rock in shields, actually. Boo, they have level 3. I have to waste another missile. I guess I should have just waited for the breach bomb after all. So, one of the quests in the next sector will be the ending for this quest, and the other one is going to be the decoy fight. But, you know, we can get scrap from both of them. You just get over here, since you're now going to be a part of the secondary boarding team. Mantises are all getting vented again. Nope. Maybe they do so many leg days that's why they're so slow. They just have these gigantic. It takes them forever to actually. They can jump really high, but actually moving along the ground. I don't quite know how that would work, but. Or maybe they're just really enthusiastic about stamping on fire, and so they get really excited. Well, we're backtracking a bit. We will attack this pirate. Oh yeah, we can power the small bomb. There's a very small chance this ship could hurt us, but... we can just cloak. Since we're running a bit low on missiles, let's try to kill these people without using a bomb. Actually, they have upgraded doors. Screw it, let's just use a bomb then on their medbay. If they didn't have upgraded doors, I could just tighten them. Cool, we get a drone to sell. Get vented. And more cloning. Scrap total. Wow, this sector, we have made so much scrap in this sector. We've made 473 scrap and then 25 in drops, and we still have another jump left. It is like double that of any other sector in this run so far. I don't think we've had a single empty jump. Of course, having said that, we'll now get one on the next one, but whatever. Nope, we still did find a fight. We'll chase them. Unfortunately, we couldn't maintain a lock. The fleet pursuit doubling is irrelevant, though, because we're jumping to the exit anyway. Yeah, it is true. We didn't have any stores to go to, so, yeah. Rebel is generally higher scrap, but Rock has more stores. Rock 7 is quite annoying, because just about every enemy is going to have cloaking. But we're still doing it. We don't need to worry about the live mine or anything like that. I just want to get multiple chances to buy Zoltan Shield bypass. Okay, so one of these will be the decoy fight, and one of them will be the actual end of the quest. This is the end of the quest. Let them board us. Vent these humans. That's a Hermes missile. It's too fast to be a breach missile. Break those. You get in there. Ooh, they dodged. But we can win this before they get to fire that, especially if they'll just do a long cloak here. We're going to get a double reward from this as well as a titanium system casing. Normally you don't get any scrap for killing the ship, but if you can crew kill, you do. The rock music is pretty damn cool. I've not thought of it as being like Thomas the Tank Engine, but that is still a cool vibe. Yeah, we made like over 100 scrap in that, and got a 40 scrap drop. No store. Yeah, we did also get a big repair, although that's not exactly necessary. Just upgrade some buffer systems after that. This beacon is awkward. I think we just bypass it. Even if there's a store there, there's at least one other in this sector. And if we go to it, I mean, we would need to go like here and then backtrack loads. Nah, it's not worth it. Getting bypass would be nice, but not necessary. Oh, this is the Mantis that has had some of its weapons power crippled, which means that it can't hurt us. Should we then therefore use this? Yeah, we're going to use this ship to get our remaining dodges, since currently they can't hurt us. Shouldn't take very long with the heavy too. We only need... How many do we need? 10? Yeah, that won't take long. Where are you? You two just get vented. We're not going to successfully kill these guys because they have a seemingly fairly high level teleport. Well, we will sit here until we get 9 more dodges. Let's have a look at the map while we're doing that. Okay, we found a store, good. We'll go to that after this jump. We can sell the titanium system casing and some of the other, and that combat drone that we got earlier. Hopefully they have a halberd beam and Zolt shield bypass. I would be very happy with that. We are not picking up dodges very quickly here for having 37% evade. Not quickly at all. Glad that I'm inside tonight because we have a roaring gale outside and it is absolutely throwing it down and has been for most of the day. It's quite distracting. Come on. 6 more. Yeah, we're just getting the last couple of dodges. We need now 5 more. This ship has its weapons partially disabled by a pre-battle event, which is why it's got a missile there that it's not powering. So it was too good an opportunity not to take. We might even get max shield training here. I'm not going to deliberately try to do that, though, because I can't be bothered. Shield skill is so marginal, and we are such a strong ship. Yeah, occasionally I've pulled off training in Sector 8, usually against like an auto scout if I can put a breach on weapons and leave it with one laser. But this I didn't even need to do anything to make them into a training ship. It's the pre-battle event that makes them extremely easy to do this against. Come on, 2 more. Can you dodge both of the next heavy laser shots and cut this short? No. Come on. There we go, that's much better. Okay, that's down. Go and occupy that room so they can't fix it. Have a big rumble in the weapons room. There we go. Did you like break all the weapons except the ion or something to do that? You could do that with a boarding ship. Yeah, that would be a good way to do it. Did you have a way to put breaches on so they couldn't fix the other weapons, or did you just leave... Actually, you could have just left the crew in ions alive, thinking on it, so you wouldn't even need to do that. Okay, let's check this store. Okay, they've got a flak. We might as well just buy that. That'll help us to kill the flagship quicker. Let's put the flak on here. We don't need the charge ion anymore. We can use, if nothing else, we can use flak, pike beam, and breach too. Get rid of titanium system casing. Do I want the reverse ion field? We might not get another chance to sell it. I think I'm just getting rid of this. Oh yes, yeah, you could punch down the other systems. Let's see. Let's get our weapons up a little bit more so we can use all of these. Yeah, we still have enough to buy Zoltan Shield Bypass if we get it at the last store, should we find the last store. Were you doing cheeky swipes, or were you just relying on the fact that you'd done some damage with the borders to their hull? I suppose doing that strictly is not one-shotting if you're getting some border damage. These people have very, very slow weapons. Vent you. Flak's not doing anything in this fight. Let's take the power out. That's not a good NG situation. Let's not put you through it. Get vented, you fools. Are we going to break that before it fires? No, but we'll just cloak it. I suppose I could have a pilot to help for that. That rock didn't even get into the room, did it? I think the door... Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but it looked like the door opened and it died before it even finished playing the animation to get in the room. Thank you. Yes, and it does definitely feel like this run I would need to seriously screw up to lose at this point. Let's see. Oh yeah, my crew are still over there. That would be one way we could do it. Would be to warp off. Actually, our weapons are strong enough. Pike is 6, isn't it, usually? Okay, there's the other store, so we have that last chance to get Zoltan Shield bypass. Well, maybe last chance. Perhaps you could extract information from them about the quests we've already completed. I will extract information from them, such as where is your scrap? Boo, they've hacked my hacking. I wanted to hack those drones. Double combat is quite nasty, especially since one of them is a combat too. Let's just cloak now. Hopefully we blow those up. Oh wow, that's a level 3 combat. Well, let's blow that up. That was a little dangerous, but the ship for the quest that we'd already completed surprisingly was a decoy. And these guys as well. I remember, Mike, going on your channel and looking at, I think it was the Stealth C video that was shieldless and cloakless. And I saw it and I was like, oh, this video looks interesting. It's about 3 hours long, so maybe there's a whole run in there. And then I realized, no, oh, that's just Mike fighting the flagship still. Because all the other videos, I was used to them just being the flagship. And I'm usually more interested in some of the other bits of the run. It was like, oh, no, this is just an extremely long flagship battle. Nothing there. Okay, show me Zoltan Shield bypass. Boo! Yeah, I have seen some of them on Twitch, and I have watched a bit of it. We could have gone double reverse ion field several times in this run, but whatever. I'm gonna actually buy all these missiles just to make sure if I don't find a repair station that we have enough to deal with phase 1. To deal with it comfortably, we could definitely deal with it regardless. So we got 3 more jumps and then the exit. We get a drone drop possibly after our last store. Maybe we can find the Sector 8 store. Teleporter blue option might have got us a crew member, although that isn't really all that valuable here since our crew is still up. Maybe it could have given me like something with max shield skill. Where are you? You're in that annoying spot. They have boarded me with double Zoltans. That's That's certainly one way to do this. You have rocks over there, why didn't you just use those? Kill these guys. And now we win. Doesn't matter. Okay, we actually get a replacement. We get a rock with max shield skill. Cool. Who needs to grind shield skill? Just replace rocks. You go down to shields. Last one. So, let's see if there's anything useful at this distress beacon. We have pretty good distress options. Well, we'll search for the ship. We get a free weapon drop. Ooh, grab the stasis chamber. I'm sure we can complete the Crystal Homeworlds quest in the one jump we have before Sector 8. Cool, we get another pike beam. So we can actually, for phase 1, we can use breach and small bomb and kill off all the crew. And then for the later phases, we can do this. Flak, double pike. That's not quite a one-shot, but it's close, and our boarders will do the rest. Let's get our weapons up once more. And we'll get Shields 8 in the next sector. We will attack these rebels. I hate backup battery hacks, they're very annoying. Let's remember to actually do the hacking bypass this time. Also, that backup battery hack is quite annoying because it makes it more difficult to get reinforcements. It would be something of a flex, but having another pike beam is useful. So I'm not regretting getting the weapon. Wow, they have anti-personnel drone and system repair drone over there. Long cloak. Everyone get in here and pour damage on. I don't know why I'm doing that. The anti-personnel drone is healing while I do that. You get in there. Steals the supplies. I think I may have just auto-fired a bomb and used one by accident. Yeah, that would be a nice change of pace for Rouen, to not have any rebels left around. I mean, taking it on Roxy might not be bad if you picked up a teleporter. You know, you could eventually, when you find the rest of the quest, have 2 crystals to board with. We have pretty much enough scrap to already upgrade our shields, but I want to see if there is a Sector 8 store. We want at least 1 repair station just to keep our missile supply up. Looks like we'll be able to get those easily enough. gonna have an annoying time in this fight. This ship isn't very dangerous, but they've hacked our weapons and they've got that overcharger drone. I'm gonna just wait until we can get our bomb charged up before I bother boarding this, because I want to take their clone bay out. Their defensive drone stopped us from even getting that down. In fairness, them bombing my teleporter here makes quite a lot of sense. I'd probably want to do that too if I were them. This fight really makes me wish I had bypass. Oh my god, they... Just get over there, stop them fixing that. We could use our hacking, I guess. That might have been better than using a bunch of bombs. Like, their weapons are pathetically weak. They have almost no chance of actually harming me unless they bomb my shields. And I could just cloak if they did that. But they do have ridiculous defensive drones set up. We get another max melee trained Mantis, but this one has repair skill. You can have their ship. I release you. I never saved your position, did I? Give me some missiles. Oh, we still don't see a store. Go here to see if there's one there. But I may just end up hitting those other two repair stations. Also, we can do this at this point, still be able to afford bypass. We could sell the DNA bank if we really had to. Actually, no, we'd sell the defense front one. What am I talking about? Time for what will hopefully be the last bit of auto scout boarding we have to do in this run. I wasn't running 100% evade there, that was a misplan. Oh, we didn't need to do that. They got the last point of damage that they needed, so they'll never be able to get that either of their weapons back up. So let's just go and punch cloaking and shields until we can hit them with our flak. Nope, no, not that weapon. Auto fire the flak, please. Wow, that's an upgraded cloaking system. I could send the rock to help, but then I'd lose shield skill. Well, we at least theoretically can do damage with our flak now. Now we should start actually dealing damage. In fact, I think we killed our own Mantis there. They're tough, they're used to it. Dying is only a minor setback. Cool, we'll actually break the shields fully. In that case, fire at the piloting. And miss completely. Go break those shields again. I don't know why I bothered sending these guys over again. I guess it's to deal with that. They couldn't quite break it before the flak hit, but they gave it a good try. Yeah, it doesn't appear that we're finding a store. I suppose there could be one there or behind the... That being the case, I'll jump here first. We don't need all 3 repair stations, certainly. Nope, no store there. So last hope for a store is that beacon. In the very bottom right. Let's max out my reactor now. And I guess get more teleporter, get more cloning just so that I can bring people back during the flagship fight a little bit quicker. Still have the buffer for Zoltan Shield bypass if that is a store down there. Okay, we do get another auto ship fight. Now, if you could manipulate this ship with a breach so that it only had the Ion Blast 2 up, this would be a great weapon, a great ship rather, to do late game training on. Cloak. Let's use our whole cloak here. Why are you in there? Okay. I guess the game thought that my Mantises were still in the room when that my dying ones were still in that room when I boarded. Okay, no weapons for you ever again. These are all 2 or 3 power and they can't get that back. Down it goes. Get rid of that cloak. Make this slightly less tedious. Maybe you can punch out the piloting before you suffocate? Yay! Good work. No cloaking. No, I don't want to send my pilot over there. Well, we briefly had their shields down enough that the flak had hurt them. Now we got them back down there. I could make this faster by chucking a breach bomb into their shields, I guess. But that would be slightly inefficient. Also, we've got them now. At least if our flak can actually hit the damn auto shed, which is not a guarantee of. Hitting narrow rooms is not flak's main strength. Its main strength is everything else, basically. Oh good, that's down. We don't need to board again. Really? You're gonna insist on making me board you again, aren't you? Okay, maybe not. Should we hold this scrap? I'll do that in case they hack my engines. Can still get 100% evade. And yeah, we'll see whether or not this is, this beacon down here is a store after phase 1. But we're gonna do the usual sideboarding kind of thing. Don't need the flak up right now. What are you hacking? So yeah, we'll be glad of having got that engine's upgrade. Actually, I don't think we could quite have 100% still, I'm not sure. Now it'll be 95 against the missile surge. Also, why haven't I boarded yet? You help him get through. Being a little bit delayed from getting our second borders over. I probably should have run the Mantis over there already. You are Cremity. You go there. You go back in that room before it locks again. Good, that's down. Punch down these side rooms. Yeah, this is one minor place where reconstructed teleport would be kind of useful. My 2 Mantis here will be at max hit points for when they jump into the missile room. But it doesn't matter. It's mostly a convenience thing. Come on in. We're losing here, but whatever. We won't lose this time. He actually got out. I guess they had some hits on that stored over. No! Good timing. Get them before they get out? Yes. We lose this one as well. Okay, this time we got it off before they cloaked. They'll have a little bit of time to try to fix that, but not very much. Get into shields. Let's power the flak now. Is that the last 2 over there? Yep. Get rid of their evade. And the flak will win this once we punch the shields down. helps us breach their weapons so that they can't hurt me. I don't know what room to shoot at here, it doesn't matter. Just get my borders to punch things and make it faster. Into shields. I don't care about their beam, that doesn't matter. They'll eventually fix their missiles, but I think they'll be dead before they can do that. Go to doors, I guess. Look, they fixed their cloaking. I think they fixed their missiles at pretty much the instant that our flak hit there. So that's a very smooth phase 1. Did we find a store? No, we didn't. Okay. Upgrade the backup battery, I guess? I don't know. Bombs are getting swapped off now. Yeah, when you have a setup this strong, it's pretty easy to just wipe them on phase 1 as long as you know what you're doing. And that will make the rest of this completely trivial. I just regret not having Zolt Shield bypass. Let's open our internal doors. We'll send these 2 directly into missiles. We will hack their shields down. We don't quite one-shot, but we'll kill pretty quickly on the second volley. Oh yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. We have another jump that we could go to first. We might actually want our bombs there. Yeah, this ship is probably more dangerous than the flagship, considering. I mean, they've actually got crew over there. I hit the wrong button. That certainly helps make them more dangerous. I meant to activate my hack there and I hit the cloaking system by mistake. Breach that down. Of course, we might just win this before they even get to use those weapons. I think we will, in fact, do that. Yeah, the flagship should be blown up pretty quickly. Yeah, you must be 2 hours ahead of us here in the UK, then. It's 9:08 here. We actually got a pretty good reward in that fight. Let's damage buffer our weapons. Now we break the beams out. We don't need level 3 teleporter for this phase. We'll just board with 2 people. And the other 2 Mantis will fight the boarding drone. Suppose alternately I could board with 3 and just chuck the flak into their drone control. Actually, no, I won't need to chuck the flak into there because I'll hit it with the beams, and that will actually disable the boarding drone. So I will actually want to do a higher level. Teleport. You go directly into missiles. We hack shields. Damn, that lined up perfectly. Where are you? Oh, in weapons. all that stuff. Come board. Did I not use the other pike beam? I think I didn't use the other pike beam. It's fine. That seems to mostly be beam drones over there. I don't think we even need to cloak that. That was a very weak board drone surge. Yeah, we didn't even need to cloak that. And we weren't punished for not firing. I must have put the one pike beam down twice for some reason. Yeah, it did seem like it was almost all beam drones. The drone surge is what, 7 drones it adds? Or does it add 6? I think it adds 7. As well as the 2 that are already out there, the combat drone and the beam drone that are native to the flagship. So one of those would have been, or maybe it is 6, so one of those would have been the beam drone that's native to it. Oh, is it 7 on hard? Cool. Okay, let's go fight phase 3. Even have a repair station to jump to afterwards. They're gonna mind control somebody or other, we'll just murder that person. We don't have mind control counter, we could run our pilot out. In fact, we probably should do that, although we don't have somebody trained as an alternative. Whatever, they've mind controlled one of my Mantis, we'll just kill them. Let's cut through this Zoltan shield. Nope, don't fire the flak. That would cut my cloak short. Actually, now we can fire the flak. I need at least one of these pike beams, though, to make sure I get through it, so there we go. They'll get like one missile surge off here. Just ignoring you. Go dodges! Our clone bay is on fire. That's a little bit annoying. So no 0 damage flagship, but that should be the only damage we take. Actually, it looks like they might get a power surge off here while our cloaking is still down, so we might take a bit more. Indeed we did. There's quite a lot of fires over there, but whatever. We'll take them down here with the beams. Okay, we won't because they dodge too much. Hack those shields down. And we got it. So that's cycle number 2. Win 28 in a row. This was a pretty satisfying cycle generally. We had a couple of hard runs early in it on Slug B and NGB, particularly on this streak, were quite difficult. The NGB run just had very, very little scrap. I am going to keep trying to continue this win streak because the last time that I won the cycle, I lost then two runs later. So my max win streak currently is 29. I would like to get a little bit further beyond that. But it's been good getting this done a second time, especially twice in relatively short succession. So I feel like I've become much more consistent at being able to sustain long streaks. Just a shade below 6,000. That's pretty good, especially since we went to 3 NG sectors in this run, which typically don't result in you having high scores, so you just don't fight many ships. We did get the NG Homeworlds quest though, and it was very, very good for us. Pretty good ratio of ships defeated for beacons explored and a little over 2,000 scrap. So, let's find out what ship that I'm going to play next. We can random any of them for this one because we went all the way through. 3, 2, 1. Actually, I should be on Mantis A before I do that. 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, we'll be continuing the Mantis theme then on the next run. That will be up on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll have a look at getting rid of that then if you've just made a clip by mistake. So I'll do this Mantis B run on my channel. I'm probably going to stream again, assuming that I can win that run. I will probably stream whatever run is run number 30, because that would be a new PB for me if I can get that win. But we will have to see about that after I do the Mantis B run, because that ship can be a little bit tricky. So, I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.